see our best time for go look at the visa car USA government lockdown. Your man real shit then say Trump not pay them enough, so then just, you see me? I never know say government could have just get up and shut down, but oh well. I will go more know when Jamaica government are locked down still, but we not gonna talk about that. All who did want to go America, now is the time to get there before government up and running back.
The US government has run out of money, and that means it is now shut down, leaving hundreds of thousands of workers without pay and bringing crucial services to a halt.
The immediate and tangible consequence of a U.S. government shutdown for Jamaica manifests primarily as a chilling uncertainty over the nation's vital tourism sector. Given that air traffic controllers and TSA agents in the United States are deemed essential yet forced to work without pay, the risk of significant flight delays and cancellations sharply rises, prompting potential American travelers to defer or abandon their planned island getaways. This reduction in the flow of visitors directly threatens the hundreds of millions of dollars in foreign exchange and the thousands of local jobs anchored in hotels, ground transportation, and tourist attractions, thereby placing a critical strain on the Jamaican economy and highlighting the deep financial interdependence between the two nations.
Now guys, me stay up because I want access to some information that you might need. Now, it is exactly 12:05 a.m. on October 1st, 2025. So by the time you see this, which is tomorrow morning, Wednesday, whatever time you see it, or Thursday, whatever time you see it, just know say, me get the information already and me make the necessary moves because me love to get the information very early. So the reason for make that video is because the US government lockdown. So yes guys, the US government lockdown because Congress couldn't pass legislation in time. That's basically it. Now, what is important is that a few people definitely are going to get affected. But me go look on the people that will not going to get affected first. Follow me. Now, Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare. Uno good. Me no want to hear no nice from Uno tomorrow. Me no want to hear it. Uno good. Uno the top panelists. Uno good. Let me continue. Veterans benefit and Medicare. Uno good. Active duty military. Uno good. Law enforcement, border security, and other life or safety roles, uno good, go work. Air traffic control, TSA, uno good, I want soon work tomorrow. Postal service, uno good, even though uno turn a profit since me born. Passport, uno good. Disaster relief, uno good. For the people that never get affected, come to the front of the class. I want to reach now. Now, if you work at a national park, museum, or visitor center, well, I don't know. Education, grants, and new programs, out. Now, some health and research operations, me don't know. Regulatory oversight, inspections, and permitting, me don't know. New housing and mortgage program, me don't know. Agriculture, out. Now them people are going to flood the internet tomorrow. Some welfare nutrition program. Jesus. Snap. You know look good, snap. You know look good. Now coming in last, customer service, non-essential staffs. You know look good. So again guys, I hate that. Me know so the government will lock down tomorrow. Me start making necessary adjustment for anything will take place. A lot of people will get laid off. A lot of people will find themselves not gonna work. But you will figure it out. So again guys, October 1st, 2025, US government lockdown. Let me know how it affect you now, if it affect you now. Alright? Catch up on the next one.
The US federal government has shut down, halting operations across multiple departments and agencies. But what does this actually mean? Agencies managing air travel, national parks, zoos, health programs, post, the military, food stamps, museums, scientific research and more face going without funding until a spending bill is approved. So, will planes still be taking off? The answer is yes. Air traffic controllers will continue to work as they are deemed essential, but will not be paid until it ends. And around 800,000 federal government employees are to be placed on unpaid leave. This shutdown happened after Republican and Democratic lawmakers failed to break a deadlock over Obamacare funding. The Democrats want to reverse Medicaid cuts in Donald Trump's mega bill passed this summer and blocked a short-term spending proposal that would have kept government operations afloat, insisting the measure address their concerns on healthcare. Donald Trump has suggested that a lot of good can come from the shutdowns and said that he would use the pause to get rid of Democrat things.
As of 12:01, the government is beginning the process of shutting down. The Senate adjourning for the night after Congress tried and failed a last-minute attempt to pass a funding plan. The White House Budget Office sending a memo to federal agencies to start executing their plans for an orderly shutdown. In a new report, the Congressional Budget Office estimating the shutdown will lead to the furlough of about 750,000 federal employees. Workers got a memo earlier telling them of a possible furlough, and that memo included a message putting the blame on Democrats. Republicans push for averting a shutdown by passing what's known as a clean continuing resolution. That CR, though, already passed the House and would have kept the government funded at current levels for a few more weeks while the negotiations continued. But Democrats say they are trying to prevent a looming health care crisis. They're calling for Medicaid cuts to be rolled back and for Obamacare subsidies to be extended. Both parties now pointing the finger of blame.
24 pages long, funds the government till November the 21st, at which time you have the same leverage then that you have right now, and we have until the end of the year to fix the ACA credit issue. And we're happy, as I said yesterday and have said on multiple occasions, to sit down with you to do that.
Leader Thune did not come once to me and say, is this bill acceptable? What do you want in the bill? So they call it clean. We call it extremely partisan. Not one discussion, House or Senate, between the two leaders. That is not how you negotiate.
Millions of Americans will feel the impact of this shutdown. Paychecks will be stopped for more than 2 million federal employees, but essential workers, including TSA staff and air traffic controllers, will be expected to continue working with no pay. And there will also likely be pauses to public services, including access to public parks, as well as museums.
The US government has run out of money, and that means it is now shut down, leaving hundreds of thousands of workers without pay and bringing crucial services to a halt. Congress is responsible for funding the American government, allocating over $10 trillion each year to the various departments that run the country. But the two parties weren't able to agree on a funding bill, forcing the shutdown a few hours ago. Until they reach a consensus, more than 750,000 employees won't be going to work, impacting Americans, tourists and anyone who does business in the US. National parks will be closed, economic research stops, education and defence grants are paused, new medicine isn't approved, lawsuits are put on hold, and businesses won't get billions of dollars in loans. People considered essential will have to work, but most of them won't be paid, including air traffic controllers, airport security and disaster response teams. But lawmakers and the president will still get their paychecks during the shutdown period. The last time this happened 6 years ago, it lasted for 35 days and is estimated to have cost $4.5 billion in lost GDP. Right now, there's no indication of how long this shutdown will last, but the blame game has begun. Chuck Schumer has called it the Republican shutdown, while GOP leadership says Democrats voted to close the government.